welcome to the deep dive. You gave us this stack of sources covering cognitive science, learning theory, and neuroscience, and we've distilled it all down to one core question. How do we actually get smarter?
That's the big one.
So today, we are taking a deep dive into the very architecture of knowledge itself, how our brains organize information, why the promise of cognitive quick fixes so often fails, and what really truly constitutes high-level thinking.
That's right. Our mission today is to unpack the science behind something called learning transfer and analogical reasoning. We really need to contrast the massive hype around digital brain training with what's genuinely happening in our brains.
The neural processes.
But genuine neural processes that underlie true expertise and creativity. We'll be looking at evidence from lab studies, expert performance, even network science, to see how these concepts connect across different domains.
And here's the biggest takeaway running through all these sources, the ultimate question of efficiency. When it comes to maximizing your learning or, 10xing your cognitive output, is the whole idea of making your brain just generally better simply a myth?
A very persistent, very appealing myth. Let's start by tackling that head on because the evidence is surprisingly firm.
Okay, let's unpack this with what your sources call the cognitive quick fix. This is a broad term, right? It refers to interventions. Things like practicing specific tasks, learning an instrument, or playing video games.
All designed to enhance your general cognitive ability. The promise is you do this one thing, and suddenly your math gets better, your focus sharpens, your memory is just universally improved.
And this is where the commercial claims really collided with scientific reality.
Oh, absolutely. The sources highlight that some of the biggest companies in this space, you've probably heard of Lumosity, they were actually charged by the FTC with deceptive advertising. They made these huge claims about preventing dementia or reversing cognitive decline, but the science just disgraced. It did not back them up.
And the scientific distinction at the heart of this failure, it's this difference between near transfer and far transfer.
Exactly. So near transfer is what happens when you practice something specific. Your training enhances your performance in tasks that are structurally very similar to what you trained on.
So if I play a brain game, I get better at that specific brain game.
You get better at that game. You see a higher score in the app. Studies confirm this happens every single time. That part is real.
But the whole reason people buy these things is for the far transfer, right? That's the dream.
Precisely. Far transfer is the holy grail. It's the transfer of knowledge and skill to a completely dissimilar research. Everyone is obsessed with this because of the promise of radical efficiency.
The idea being that if we can increase far transfer, we can teach one thing.
And the learner automatically applies that structure to 10 or 100 new problems, all across totally unrelated fields.
Here's where it gets